Okay, continuing through our series of advanced I Chin Chings. As a reminder, I Chin Ching is the material for changing the channels of the body, opening the channels. These exercises are super important for Kung Fu and Tai Chi. So today we're going to be working on the L sit, is what it's called in modern fitness. In our I Chin Ching, it's number 23. The full version of this exercise, you push the hands into the ground, lift the hips up, pull the hips back in between, and lift the legs off the ground. Obviously, I'm only lifting one leg up there. That's how you build up, but ultimately you're trying to get both legs off the ground, hovering just on your hands. So stay in this forward fold, push the heels out. You can have the hands behind you. As we just begin to relax down, open up the back of the legs. So obviously this one is going to be core intensive, but you kind of also have to think about the opposite part of the movement, which is connecting from the lower back down around the bottom of the legs out to the heels. So let's just feel that connection right now. Think lower back as you begin to lean forward. Push the backs of the knees down into the ground, push the heels out. The legs have to be straight and connected so they can be lifted up. The way we're going to build up to this one is first we're going to just lift the legs in the air, practice that for 10 breaths. Then we're going to lift the hips in the air for the second set, and then the third set we're going to lift the hips in the air and lift the legs back and forth. So, for the first set, put the hands down by the knees. You can be on your fingertips here. We're going to lift the feet in the air, keeping the legs straight for 10 breaths. If you can't lift both legs up yet, push the hands into the ground and just lift one leg at a time. Okay, here we go. 10 breaths. Inhale. Push out the heels. Three more. And relax down. Remember, we have to keep the nervous system calm. If you're getting too blown out, put one leg down, come to a version where you can maintain focus during the exercise rather than kind of this overwhelming, where you're tensing, everything's tight, and you're using all of this, just the energy is just kind of scattered. We're trying to stay focused into exactly what we're trying to do. Okay, second set. You're going to have your hands on the palms right by your sides. You're going to push into the ground and pull the hips through behind you, keeping the legs straight, keeping the heels on the ground. And as you pull the hips through, you push the heels down into the ground. So we'll be, again, keeping our legs straight, keeping the hips up, pushing the heels into the ground as hard as we can. If you can't get yourself up on flat hands here, you can use fingertips to lift you up, or fists, or just put two large books next to you that you push up on. Okay, here we go. 10 breaths, lifting the hips, pull the hips back, drive the heels into the floor. Inhale. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Three more. relax down. All right, wiggle yourself out. Take some deep breaths. Okay, so for the final version, we're going to try lifting the hips off the ground and lifting one leg at a time up for each breath. If this is still too much, do one of the previous versions until you can build up to this. There's no problem with that. I'm just showing the three variations that you can build up to. Okay, so we're going to put the hands down, pull the hips back, lift one leg at a time, 10 breaths. Inhale. And relax down. Twist to one side and then the other. Okay, so there you go. That's number 23 from our I Chin Ching set, the L sit. Build up to that. Remember, this isn't just a physical exercise. We're trying to make connections through the body to build and grow our channels. Thank you.